Good morning, everyone. Please settle down. Those who are outside, please come inside. Sit straight, close your eyes. Inhale and exhale deeply. Let us begin with 3 rounds of Omkara. Inhale. सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः योग गणपति मूल मंत्र ओम हम संगम भगवते नित्ययोगयुक्ताय सच्चिदानंदरूपिणे विनायकाय नमः। दक्षिणामूर्ति गुरुस्तोत्रम। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेद विभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। विवेकानंद प्रार्थना। नमः श्रीयतिराजाय विवेकानन्दसूरये सच्चित्सुखस्वरूपाय स्वामिने तापहारिणे स्वामिने तापहारिणे। Samarasya prayer for harmony from Rigveda. Om Sangachadvam Samvadadvam Samvo Mananse Janatam Deva Bhaganyatha Purve Sanjanana upasate samano mantra samiti samani samanam manassaha chittamesha samanam mantram abhimantrayevaha samanena vo havisha juhomi samani vaakotehe samana hridayani vaha samanamastu vo manaha yatha vassu sahasati. Panchangam. Adyatana Panchangam षड्विंशत्यधिक एकशतोत्तर पंचसहस्रतम कलियुगाब्दः श्री क्रोधिनाम संवत्सरः दक्षिणायनं वर्ष ऋतुः भाद्रपदमासः शुक्लपक्षः अष्टमी तिथिः ज्येष्ठा नक्षत्रं प्रीतियोगः भद्राकरणं सौम्यवासरः. Today's date 11th of September 2024 Wednesday. तिथेश्च श्रियमाप्नोति वारादायुष्यवर्धनम् नक्षत्राद्धरते पापं योगाद्रोगनिवारणं करणात् कार्यसिद्धिश्च पंचांगफलमुत्तमं सर्वेषां शुभमस्तु. Good morning everyone. My humble pranams to Guruji and all the dignitaries present on the stage. I warmly welcome you all to this special event where we gather to celebrate the spirit of Universal Brotherhood Day. This day holds a great significance as it reminds us of the values of unity, peace and fraternity transcending all the boundaries of caste, creed and nationality. The light from a deepam symbolizes knowledge, which dispels the darkness of ignorance. It is believed that just as a lamp lights up a room, knowledge illuminates all the mind and soul, leading one towards the path of truth and righteousness. I request all the authorities present on the dais to begin the program by lighting the deepam. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritangamaya. Om Ganana Tva Ganapatigum Havamahe Kavin Kavinamupamashravastamam Jeshtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspata Anashrinvannotibhisse Dasadanam Prano Devi Saraswati Vaje Ebhirvajinivati Dhyenama Mitryavat Ano Divo Brihata Parvatada Saraswati Yajata Gantu Yajnam Vagdevyai Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Universal Brotherhood Day emphasizes the concept of global unity, transcending differences in race, religion, nationality, and culture. It encourages the belief that all people are equal and interconnected, fostering a sense of belonging to a larger global community. I now request Dr. N.K. Manjunath, Honorable Vice Chancellor of S-VYASA University, to deliver the welcoming address.
Good morning everyone, and it's a very special day for S-VYASA University because we borrow the name of Swami Vivekananda. So whatever we are doing here, it's all by the inspiration what we derived from Swami Vivekananda. There are 2 days we celebrate. One is January 12th, that's when we have our convocation, and of course September 11th, which is the Universal Brotherhood Day. It has been a long time, so we always remember that day of 1893 when Swami Vivekananda delivered that most famous epoch-making speech at the Parliament of Religions in United States of America. The whole message was to bring in the kind of peace and harmony in this global family. That's what our Honorable Prime Minister brought it back in last year when India took the presidency of G20. That's when Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. That was the theme taken for leading this once again and giving this message to the world that we are all here to live in harmony with each other and also with nature. Today, we have our own gurus, the Margadarshaks, and the people who have created the vision and given the direction for this organization to be enlightening us and giving us the directions for future. Our beloved Pujya Guruji, he is in a way, those who have not seen Vivekananda, you can see in the form of Vivekananda, Pujya Guruji here today. Big round of applause welcoming Guruji. Guruji's commitment to this organization and to this cause of spreading yoga to the world is too humongous. I don't know whether I can mention or not, but I take courage and say that Guruji had yesterday his cataract operation and here he is today. And that's the kind of commitment Guruji has given and nothing can stop him. That's what Swami Vivekananda said, that we have to keep going and going and going till we reach our goal. And we have that inspiration in Guruji for us, who has been an embodiment of that knowledge, ancient wisdom, and that great combination of science and spirituality for us. Privileged to have Guruji, though we never wanted to disturb him, but at the same time we had that small desire that Guruji, we can't miss you because this is your day, this is that special day, and we are grateful to you. Guruji, welcome to you for this program. We have yet another personality who we know many people do this part of walk the talk, okay? And also some people talk what has been given by some great predecessors. And some people bring both of them together and reach it to the next generation. And we have Professor Subramaniam ji, known as the Bhishma Pitamaha here in this campus, who has been an individual who has been continuously writing books. So many people ask us, now students, including all of you, probably have less tendency of reading books. How many of you read books still? I don't come and check, you can raise your hands, nothing matters. Okay? So you're all in your mobiles, right? The information is available in your mobile phones. So book doesn't mean that it's in a hard printed copy. It is knowledge. Knowledge put in the form which is needed for that point of time. There are so many books rewritten. There are so many messages given again and again. Why people rewrite it? We have Vedas and Upanishads. There are Upanishads, somebody writes a commentary on Upanishad. Why the commentaries have come? Purely to reach that knowledge to individual for that point of time. So we have Subramaniam ji, who is doing that job for us, bringing that knowledge base again and again in a way it is needed for us. Today we have a book releasing ceremony of Subramaniam ji. He has written many books. I don't name each one of them, but in particular about Swami Vivekananda, he has written 3 books. All of them start with the letter V. Okay, the one earlier he had written was on Vivekananda, the man of letters, Vijaya Vivekananda, and we have Vibhuti Vivekananda. So we have today yet another book coming out from the wisdom of our Subramaniam ji, privilege having yet another senior most member of the university, Subramaniam ji, for this program. Welcome you, sir. We have all our own internal members, rich with knowledge and experience. Our Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Professor M.K. Sridhar, an individual with enormous amount of experience and knowledge in Sanskritam and also in Vedic wisdom. Welcome you, sir. We have our registrar, Dr. Shivashankar Sai, coming from Puttaparthi, from the Satya Sai University, with so much of spiritual experience and a great scientist as a physicist, coming here for us. Welcome you, sir. We have our Deputy Registrar, Dr. Vasudev Vaidya, coming from the background of Ayurveda on one side and Yoga on the other side, and of course brings in his administrative skills. Welcome to Dr. Vasudev Vaidya. We have many dignitaries who have come here today. Some of them have made a mention that they don't want to be on the stage. So they will be just, Dr. Vasudev Vaidya will be introducing them at the end of it. Particularly one special coincidence, as I was told just before this program by Dr. Shaina Parekh, who comes from Indian Institute of Science. She has been given the responsibility of establishing a medical institution. Indian Institute of Science is very well known for technology and also pure sciences, basic sciences, etc., etc. And it is still the #1 institution in the country. In any ranking, if you take it, is IIC which stands. And for outside India, if there is one institution which has to be presented and which world over people look for, is Indian Institute of Science. And we have one of the representative here, and it was told that it is 131 years back when Swami Vivekananda, of course the same 131 years back, 1893, he made this speech in United States of America, and at the same time when he came back, so that's when the well-known Tata, Jamshedji Tata, he and Vivekananda met, and that has resulted in the establishment of the Indian Institute of Science. There are so many coincidences around this 1893, and the one message what Swamiji gave was to change this perception, because in the name of religion, lots and lots of problems are happening. We see today, every day you put on the television, you see only either an Israel and Palestine fighting in the name of religion, or many other countries, terrorism in the name of religion. So many people are getting killed every day in the name of religion. Where do we bring a full stop to this? It is by internal transformation, making every individual believe that the message given in all our religions is that universal brotherhoodness. We have to live in harmony with other individual with whom I am living. That's the whole message, and we are here to celebrate this great day. Welcome each one of you, the faculty members of S-VYASA University, Sushruta Ayurveda Medical College, our nursing college, as well as the students of all these three major institutions within S-VYASA, within Prashanti Kudiram campus, and let us take a message today back. It is not just to come sit, attend a program and go back. When you attend every program, you should take something back that should change, transform you. At least a small portion of it should make an impact on you. So that's all for today. We are going to have witness that great thing. Welcome each one of you once again. Thank you very much.
It's my pleasure to welcome the senior naturopath, the great researcher, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Manjuna Sharma ji, to this august gathering. We welcome you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Okay, sir. Being a part of S-VYASA, the moment we listen to the phrase, sorry, sir? Okay. Being a part of S-VYASA, the moment we listen to the phrase brothers and sisters, we are reminded of Swami Vivekananda himself. Let us now hear his words, which he spoke in Chicago's Parliament of the World Religions.
Sisters and brothers of America, it fills my heart with joy unspeakable to rise in response to the warm and cordial welcome which you have given us. I thank you in the name of the most ancient order of monks in the world. I thank you in the name of the mother of religions. And I thank you in the name of the millions and millions of Hindu people of all classes and sects. My thanks also to some of the speakers on this platform who, referring to the delegates from the Orient, have told you that these men from far-off nations may well claim the honor of bearing to different lands the idea of toleration. I am proud to belong to a religion which has taught the world both tolerance and universal acceptance. We believe not only in universal toleration, but we accept all religions as true. I am proud to belong to a nation which has sheltered the persecuted and the refugees of all religions and all nations of the earth. I am proud to tell you that we have gathered in our bosom the purest remnant of the Israelites who came to southern India and took refuge with us in the very year in which their holy temple was shattered to pieces by Roman tyranny. I am proud to belong to the religion which has sheltered and is still fostering the remnant of the grand Zoroastrian nation. I will quote to you, brethren, a few lines from a hymn which I remember to have repeated from my earliest boyhood, which is every day repeated by millions of human beings. As the different streams, having their sources in different places, all mingle their water in the sea, so, O Lord, the different paths which men take through different tendencies, various though they appear, crooked or straight, all lead to Thee. The present convention, which is one of the most august assemblies ever held, is in itself a vindication.
The celebration of Universal Brotherhood Day fosters stronger cultural ties and mutual respect among different communities. It provides an opportunity to learn about and appreciate the richness of various cultures and traditions, enhancing global solidarity. I now request Professor M.K. Sridhar, Pro Vice Chancellor and Dean of Academics, to address the gathering.
Honorable Chancellor of the S-VYASA Deemed to be University, Pujya Dr. H.R. Nagendra ji, I pay my respect at your lotus feet, other distinguished senior faculties and also the senior officers of the university, Swadesheshu Dhanyaha, Videsheshu Manyaha, Dr. Manjuna Sharma ji, Subramanyam ji, the Bhishma Pitamaha and the Pitamaha of writing on Vivekananda and authority at the global level, Professor Subramanyam ji, Shivashankar Sai, the registrar, deputy registrar, Vasdev Vaidya, all my dear colleagues and my dear students. It's my greatest honor and privilege to speak a few words on this great occasion of the Universal Brotherhood Day, which is being celebrated globally. It was Narendra Modi ji who turned the 9/11 of the America, the deadliest terror attack ever in the world happened on the World Trade Center and transformed that into a greatest celebrations of the World Brotherhood Day by addressing in the United Nations in 2018 when he celebrated the 125th year of the Chicago Address. So that is a very important and a greatest thing. Now you have heard the original voice of Swami Vivekananda in English. Long ago I translated that in a very crude way into Sanskrit. Here the beauty of Sanskrit of the Chicago Upanyasa, which was not at all equal to what delivered by Swami Vivekananda, but however it was later edited and fine-tuned by my good friend, the world-renowned Sanskrit scholar and Rashtrapati Awardee, Dr. H.V. Nagaraja Rao. America deshiyaha, madiyaha, sodaraha, sodaryascha, bhavadbihi asmabhyam pradattasya, snehapurnasya hardaswagatasya, prati abhinandanaya, samuttishtito mama hrudayam, अनिर्वचनीयेन आनंदेन संपूरितं भवति जगतः प्राचीनतमस्य सन्यासी संघस्य प्रतिनिधित्वेन अहं भवद्भ्यः कृतज्ञतां निवेदयामि प्रपंचस्य धर्माणां मातुः परत्वेन भवद्भ्यः कार्तज्ञं प्रकटयामि समस्त वर्गाणां सकल पथानां च कोटि कोटि संख्याकानां भारतीयानां परतया भवद्भ्यो मे कृतज्ञत्वं व्याहरामि अस्यां वेदिकायां like what we have today also on the dais अस्यां वेदिकायां in those days ये वक्तारः पौरस्त्यान् प्रतिनिधीन् उद्दिश्य दूरतम देशेभ्यः आयाताः एते विविधेषु राष्ट्रेषु सहिष्णुतायाः भावनां प्रसारितवन्त इति गौरवस्य भाजी भवन्ति इति उक्तवन्तः तेभ्यश्च मम कृतज्ञता समर्पणीया यो धर्मो जगते सहिष्णुतां that is Hinduism विश्व बंधुत्वं यूनिवर्सल ब्रदरहुड च बोधयामास तस्य धर्मस्य अनुयायी इति अहं गर्वम् अनुभवामि वयं न केवलं सर्वत्रिक सहिष्णुतायां विश्वसिमः अपितु सर्वान् धर्मांश्च सत्यत्वेन मन्यामहे समग्रस्य विश्वस्य सर्वेषां राष्ट्राणां धर्माणां च ये अनुयायिनः दमन गोचरीभूताः शरणागताश्च तेभ्यः सर्वेभ्यः शरणादायिन्याः भूमेः पुत्रोऽहम् इति अभिमानवान् रोमक साम्राज्यस्य दुष्प्रभुत्वेन यो छिन्न विच्छिन्नीकृत देवालयाः इस्रेलीयाः तस्मिन्नेव वर्षे दक्षिण भारतम् आगत्य शरणं प्राप्नुवन् तान् वयम् अस्माकं देशे वात्सल्यपूर्णेन हृदयेन स्वीकृतवन्तः इति महान् मे अभिमानः जरतुष्ट्र राष्ट्रियेभ्यः यो धर्मः आश्रयं प्रादात् तान् यश्चाद्यपि परिपालयति तस्य धर्मस्य अहम् अनुयायी इति गर्वम् अनुभवामि हे भ्रातरः यं श्लोकम् अर्धम् आशैः अवाद अहम् पौनः पुण्येन पठितवान् यं च कोटिशो जनाः भारतीयाः अद्यापि प्रतिदिनं पठन्ति तम् अत्र उद्धरामि रुचीनां वैचित्र्याद् रुजु कुटिल नाना पथजुषां नृणामेको गम्यस्त्वमसि पयसा मरणमम इव. This is the verse from Shiva Mahimna Stotra written by Pushpadanta, quoted by Vivekananda there. यथा विभिन्नानां विभिन्न देशेषु च उत्पन्नानां नदी सलीलानां सागरः गम्यस्थानं भवति तथा हि विभो रुचिभेदात् विभिन्नानां वक्राणां ऋजूणां वा धर्म मार्गम् अनुयायिनां त्वमेव गम्यस्थानम् यत्किल जगतः अत्यंत महत्वपूर्णासु सभासु कदापि वा प्रचलितासु विशिष्टतमम् इदं सम्मेलनं स्वयं भगवद्गीतायां बोधितस्य अद्भुतस्य तत्त्वस्य अस्य संसाधकं समग्र विश्वास घोषकं च ये यथा मां प्रपद्यन्ते तांस्तथैव भजाम्यहं मम वर्त्मानुवर्तन्ते मनुष्याः पार्थ सर्वशः मत दुरभिमानः मतान्धता तदीय भयंकर संतानः इदानीमपि अस्ति भवन्तः अद्यतनस्य पत्रिकां पठन्तु कथम् अमेरिका देशे इदानीं राजकीय नेतारः भयंकर संतानेन हिंदू राष्ट्रस्य हिंदू धर्मस्य वैकल्येन प्रकटीकुर्वन्तः भाषणं कुर्वन्तः सन्ति इत्येते इमां सुंदर वसुंधरां चिरम् आक्रान्तवन्तः ते किल भुवं हिंसया पूरितवन्तः पुनः पुनः तां मानव रक्तेन सिक्तवन्तः सभ्यतां विनाशितवन्तः समग्रान् राष्ट्रान् खिन्नतां नीतवन्तश्च एते भयानकाः राक्षसाः यदि न अभविष्यन् तर्हि मानवकुलम् अद्यतनस्थितेः अपेक्षया अतितमम् अभिवृद्धम् अभविष्यत् किन्तु तेषाम् अन्तकालः समागतः अद्यापि च अहं सोत्कण्ठम् आशासे यदद्य प्रातः सम्मेलनस्य अस्य सम्मानस्य कृतो घण्टानिनादः समस्तायाः मतान्धतायाः खड्गेन वा लेखन्या वा साधितस्य समस्तमतदमनस्य एकं गम्यं प्रति प्रस्थितानां मानवानां मध्ये च आर्तानां सर्वेषां दुर्भावनां च मरणघण्टाम् अनुरणनं भवेत् इति. This is the essence of Swami Vivekananda's Chicago Upanyasa, went for 4 minutes, which was uploaded by 7,000 people who were present in the World Parliament of Religion that day. That was Swami Vivekananda, followed by Narendra Modi, who heralded the renaissance of Hinduism and being supported and guided by none other than our Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. H.R. Nagendra ji, to Yoga for the global world. Namaskar, Dhanyavad.
Thank you, sir. I thank you for portraying the words of Swami Vivekananda in Sanskritam along with the references from Samskrita Granthas. Today often commemorates the teachings and messages of visionary leaders like Swami Vivekananda, who spoke about the need for unity among all people regardless of their differences. His famous speech at the Parliament of the World's Religions in 1893 is often associated with this day. On this auspicious day, our own Professor Subramaniam, also known as Bhishma Pitamaha of the Prashanti Kutiram, has written a book on Swami Vivekananda, and we are more than happy to release it on this day. I now request all the dignitaries to release the book. Get it. Go. I now request Professor Subramaniam to talk a few words about the books and address the gathering. Over to you, sir.
Esteemed friends, I am most glad to be here this day to celebrate the Universal Brotherhood Day. A few points. Number 1, Kavita, Vanita, Lata. Kavita is a creative activity, maybe a poem, maybe a picture, maybe a song, maybe a dance, all these fine arts, they are of creativity. Next, Lata, creeper. And the third, a beautiful girl, Vanita. These three require prop. These three require a patron. These three require a person to support. If there is no patron, the woman cannot shine in this world, the creeper cannot go up in the world, and the creativity cannot shine. By God's grace, my creative thinking has always been supported by great stalwarts in this country. The topmost was Swami Chidbhavanandaji Maharaj, the great person representing the Ramakrishna order. And Swami Gautamanandaji, the present president of the Ramakrishna order. And the third is our own Dr. H.R. Nagendra. If I am able to write 85 books, 15 more will make it 100. Now I have the fourth book on Vivekananda, and this is Yogi Vivekananda. The idea was given by our Nagendraji. He wanted our students to know how Vivekananda is a yogi. And I bestowed my thought. I was able to find 40 dimensions of yogic personality of Swami Vivekananda. All these have been put on paper. They are all brought out as a book. And in this venture, I have to thank Dr. Apar. Every time I wanted a boy or girl to take down my dictation, he readily sent, and I am thankful to Dr. Apar for the help he has given me. And I also thank the entire university for supporting my ideas, either in the Maitri Milan sessions or in talks. Every time I spoke, I tried to give a new idea of creativity. I am highly grateful to the university for supporting me. Now coming to Swami Vivekananda. Swami Vivekananda represents universal love, universal brotherhood, cosmic oneness. The cosmic mother guided Swami Vivekananda to eternity. Vishwamata, or cosmic mother, came in three forms. Number one, you have the great Bhavatarini. She removed the Tamasika Prakriti in Swami Vivekananda. And Mother Kanyakumari, at the southernmost tip of this country, she promoted the Rajasic nature to reform the society, to unify the society, to bring in a unity. And finally, we have Kshir Bhavani, to say that Vivekananda transcends the sattvic nature also, to be one with the cosmic mother. As long as Swami Vivekananda was the child of Bhuvaneshwari Devi and Vishwanath Datta, he had love for his brothers and sisters, biological brothers and sisters. When he went to Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, he saw his co-disciples. The number was large, and his love expanded from the biological mothers to the co-disciples. Expansion is love. Then, after the passing away of Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, he was a wandering monk from Calcutta to Kanyakumari. When he traveled the entire length and breadth of this country, he found the countless Indians to be his brothers and sisters. At Kanyakumari, he has received the direction. He has proceeded to Chicago, and at the Parliament of Religions, when he found the ocean of humanity, he addressed his very first phrase, sisters and brothers. The entire global community became his brothers and sisters. Love expands. Expansion is love. How long, how far does it expand? To infinity. There is nothing like hatred. There is nothing like dvesha. There is nothing like negativity. All positive, all inclusive, all harmonious, all universal. That is the life of Swami Vivekananda. And today, we do not find anybody to entertain any dvesha. We belong to the cosmic community. We belong to the humanity. We embrace all. We invite all. We become one with everyone. That is the speciality of love. Swami Vivekananda is the synonym for universal love. That's what he expressed on this day. May we celebrate that universal brotherhood day, and let us be feeling united with everybody else. Love is the only answer to all the questions we have on this earth. Let us develop that love of humanity. Hari Om Tat Sat. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your inspiring talking, Ji. We have a noble soul amidst us who sees everyone as brothers and sisters and has been guiding all of us for years with his knowledge and experience, who also follows the Parivrajaka Patha of Swami Vivekananda. I humbly request Guruji Dr. H.R. Nagendra, Honorable Chancellor of S-VYASA, to bless the gathering.
Suprabhatam. On this very auspicious day, let us invoke the blessings of the Trinity, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, Sharadama, and Swami Vivekananda, to help us grow in our transformational process of raising ourselves from tamas to rajas to sattva and go even beyond. When Swami Vivekananda addressed Sisters and Brothers of America, was it a marketing gimmick? That many people thought so. But in that, he condensed the whole essence of our Indian culture. According to our Indian Sanatana Dharma, we are all born out of that infinite pure consciousness. Parama Atman, Brahman, reality. So in that sense, we are all really brothers and sisters. It's that message that he brought in this beautiful address that he gave. Then how to raise ourselves to that knowledge base. He said all religions are based on sattva. Give and give and give without expecting anything in return. Prema bhava and bhakti bhava, surrender. And that has to be translated if you want to bring that universal brotherhood feeling everywhere. But what has happened? He traced the history. In the name of religion, which is essentially to bring harmony, love, affection, peace everywhere, we have been driven by our ego that my religion is a supreme and I want to convert everybody, or I want to establish my supremacy with others. So he said, we have waged millions of was and massacred millions, ran rivers of blood in the name of religion. So let us, on this auspicious Parliament of Religions, stop this. No more of this wars in the name of religions. Let us have a death knell to this horrible things that we had heard in the name of religion. And therefore, the whole message was delivered so nicely that in the process of transformation, the sattva has to grow. You know that every religion has 10 components. I was seeing the similarity. The 10 commandments of Christ, the 10 dimensions of Manusmriti, 10 dimensions which Patanjali also made in terms of Yama and Niyama. You know? All these things Swami Vivekananda had further reduced. In the beautiful story which I always tell you, there is Dana, Daya, Dama, the 3 components. He said further it can be reduced to renunciation and service as the twin ideals of India. And only one is move towards selflessness, less and less selfishness. That is the move from Rajas to Sattva. And that helps us to go beyond the selflessness to ultimate reality, that pure consciousness. That's the great message that Swami Vivekananda brought. And he was so vocal in his series of talks. He brought out this message of transformational process through yoga. And he expanded the vision of yoga from mere Patanjali yoga to Gnana yoga, Raj yoga, Bhakti yoga, Karma yoga. As I have been telling, earlier in our tradition, Gnana, Karma, Bhakti and yoga were the 4 components. He said all are yoga because the objective of all is to take us to the highest realm. Therefore, Gnana should be Gnana yoga, Bhakti should be Bhakti yoga, Karma to be Karma yoga. What about yoga, Patanjali yoga? We call it as Raj yoga, the king among yogas. That's how we expanded the vision of yoga, which we have adopted in this university and has been incorporated into all aspects. Then, how to bring that into action? He said the West had made tremendous contributions in the form of science and technology, in the form of research. This all has to be brought forth into India. Unfortunately, we have brought this to some extent, but we have neglected the Eastern wisdom base. So we have combined both, combined the best of the East with the best of the West. Therefore, this has been a whole drive in bringing yoga to the forefront, even into the education field. When he was traveling with Jamshedji Tata in the boat to United States, then they had a lot of conversations, and then he brought out this thought as to how we have to bring the Western knowledge base and the Eastern wisdom base into India. We have to bring Indian Institute of Science, something like this. Then Tataji said, yes, we will do that. And when he returned, he found the beautiful place in Bangalore, about 1,000 acres, and then established the nice Institute of Science, set up everything, and said, Swamiji, I have realized your dream. Now you have to come and guide and be the first director of this IISc. But Swamiji said, no, already I have given you the thought, you have to find other directors, I'm a mendicant, I'm just going around. He could not come. But unfortunately, this did not translate into reality. Therefore, an English professor was brought as the director of IISc, and it went again the Western way, as it has happened in our country, in our entire education system. All education that we have, whether it is in education of the commerce, arts, science, medicine, engineering, software, everywhere, everything the Western mold, you know. And we had got clogged up with the mechanized approach that whatever comes from West is the best, whatever we have in the East is worst. That was the condition. So, when we started this university, which was initiated by Dr. Govardhan Mehta, who was at that time the director of Institute of Science, he brought out the entire approach which Swamiji had given to Jamshedji Tata and said, at least we are very glad that somebody from Institute of Science has brought this vision into this university. And we were so happy that all of us were there in the talk, and he said that this is the vision that you are taking forward. Don't digress and bring the best of the Eastern wisdom with the West. Modern scientific research combined with Eastern wisdom waves of yoga, Gnana Yoga, Raj Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga. Go into the depth more and more of the Indian knowledge base. And now it has started spreading in the name of Indian knowledge system, IKS. In the new education policy, the government has started taking up this thing. Everywhere the Indian knowledge system is coming up slowly and gradually, and what we need is the real depth of understanding of our ancient wisdom base. We had wonderful people like our Professor Subramaniam, our Sridharji, and all others who have been able to immerse themselves in understanding the grandeur of Indian knowledge base that we have. In the name of the Prasthanatraya, which forms the complete Sanatana Dharma, Shruti Prasthana, Smriti Prasthana, Nyaya Prasthana, the three streams of knowledge which give the whole knowledge base of an Indian culture. Then we have the Puramimamsa, in which we have the complete dimension related to Upasana Kanda and the Karma Kanda. That is the technology. We have the science and technology developed in our ancient wisdom base, and that has to be brought forth. How is it different? Modern science and technology essentially has, I have been telling again and again, has tracked the entire physical world almost in its totality. You know what this entire world, physical world is made out of? Made out of molecules, atoms, protons, neutrons, fundamental particles, and energy. And the laws that govern them, the classical mechanics, Newtonian mechanics. And going deeper, we have further laws that govern the entire physical world, the quantum mechanics. So we have the complete knowledge base of the physical world, and this has been translated into technology to bring such fantastic comforts for us. Sitting here, we can talk to anybody in the world. The whole world has been condensed to a single globe. Among the technology, air travel, computers, and the television brought us to such closeness. Whatever Swamiji wanted, brothers and sisters from America have started coming together with the closeness that we have done. But it is to be expanded further. What is that? From the Annamaya Kosha understanding, we have to go to the Pranamaya Kosha, Manomaya Kosha, Vijnanamaya Kosha, Anandamaya Kosha, and beyond. And that's the total knowledge base that our Sanatana Dharma presents, which has to be brought forth. Therefore, in the university, I place and record the great contributions of Professor Subramaniam, Professor N.V.C. Swami, and many others who joined together to form new syllabus for our bachelor's degree, master's degree, doctoral program as to how we have to bring this Sanatana Dharma, the dimensions of the expanded vision of Swami Vivekananda into our curriculum. So our curriculum not only gives what is best in the West, add on to that the higher dimensions and expanded vision of that particular subject. In every subject, we are going to add on this thing. And as all of you know, thanks to our dynamic, Vice Chancellor and others, now we have started the new campus in the S-VYASA city campus, where we have expanded our vision from not only the yoga programs and naturopathy, Ayurveda and other things, we have expanded into engineering, management, software and allied sciences. 4 more schools we have started. In that beautiful IWeb campus, we have now international standard things that have come up. But there, again, we are not just taking what has been given in the West. When we had our BOS, Sujay Nayarji has been told that now we have to add on. In every subject, we have to bring in the yoga dimension. And that is the task ahead of us. And there are experts who have done that in the management scenario. And such people we are bringing together. And we also have done a lot of work in this direction to expand the management system from the total quality management to holistic systems management, bringing the holistic vision. Similarly, in every subject, whether it's computers, whether economics, whether it's business, whether it's software, everywhere, our ancient wisdom is in abundance. And that all has to be brought forth. All these things are in hidden texts. The great Varahamihira, on whose name we have set up this Varahamihira Advanced Center of Vedic Technology Research. He has beautiful books on mathematics, astronomy, and astrology. Mathematics, big books. I was just glancing through, mind amazing. Astrology, it is a fantastic science which deals with all this, navagrahas and other things, and how the cosmic entities affect our things. And the astronomy, how it's all related to astronomical figures. All these things have to be unraveled. Unfortunately, they were all kept in the archives, in our libraries, and we never were brought forth. So this university is meant essentially bring forth all these things into all aspects of life. Therefore, the objective of this university, Vyasa, was to make yoga a socially relevant science. Yoga not merely for only some asana, pranayama, mudras, bandhas, kriyas only, but that vision of yoga has to be spread into all aspects of life. That's why we set up here the division of yoga and spirituality, division of yoga and life sciences, division of yoga of physical sciences, division of yoga management studies, division of yoga and humanities. But we had concentrated on yoga spirituality and only life sciences. And this year, we have expanded into physical sciences, management studies, and humanities. How in the humanities we are bringing the dimensions of music, dance, drama, fine arts, everything. How our ancient wisdom base of great masters have been able to bring forth this dimension of yoga will also be incorporated into this thing. That's the vision that Swami Vivekananda has given and which we are translating here step by step. Therefore, all of you should read Swami Vivekananda again and again. And from that viewpoint, I requested our Subramaniam to give these dimensions which Swamiji has given. And rightly, he has been able to bring 40 dimensions with Swamiji's life. And how he has been able to bring forth this thing and how it is associated in his life has been beautifully brought out in this beautiful book. And therefore, I congratulate him for bringing this beautiful book today and releasing it. The easiest way that he has been doing that is every month he went on writing one article every month in our Yoga Sudha. Out of the last 40 months, he completed this 40 and maybe he will add on few more things to see that it's completed. And this all will be put together and brought forth in this, in the second edited version. You will have the complete dimension of Yogi Vivekananda. As mentioned by our OEC, he has already done. Vibhuti Vivekananda and Vijaya Vivekananda, in which he has brought out this dimension. Everybody should read Swamiji's life, get imbibed with the tremendous way that Swamiji has given the wisdom base almost 1.5 centuries back, and how he has visualized the whole world should transform itself, and in all dimensions. You must read life of Swami Vivekananda. One book I recommend that everybody should read is Swami Vivekananda, India and Her Problems and Solution. It is that book which inspired me. I went on reading that book, keep reading even now. Whenever the special problems are there, how he has given that solution to that, then itself. It is amazing. And he has such comprehensive and basic solutions that he has given for all dimensions of human challenges that we are facing. And that is the way, therefore, on this day, once again, I appeal to all of you that read Swami Vivekananda, his message, and imbibe that and start transforming yourself from reducing tamas, reducing rajas, promoting sattva with dana, daya, dhamma, and go beyond to the calmness of the mind and expanded surrender and the bhakti with your Ishtadevata in your mind. You can take Swami Vivekananda as your Ishtadevata or any other Ishtadevata and completely surrender yourself, and that's the one that can grow to the greater heights. Once again, thank you all very much, and I wish you a very happy, wonderful day of transformation of this Universal Brotherhood Day.
Thank you, Guruji. Universal Brotherhood Day serves as a call to action, urging individuals and communities to actively work towards creating a more inclusive, just, and peaceful world. It is a reminder that positive change starts with each one of us embracing the values of brotherhood and solidarity in our daily lives. I now request Professor Shivasankar Sai sir to deliver the vote of thanks.
Uttishta Jagrata Prapya Varan Nibhodata, so said Swami Vivekananda while addressing the students. That should be the takeaway which Vice Chancellor sir was mentioning in the beginning. After attending for full 1 hour, what is it that we have taken from this function? Arise, awake, stop not till the goal is reached. That was the clarion call given by Swami Vivekananda for the students. We thank our respected and honorable Chancellor, Dr. H.R. Nagendra, our beloved Guruji, for starting this university based on the principles of Swami Vivekananda, which has inspired millions of people all over the world. We have seen that today, as emphasized by all the speakers, today is Universal Brotherhood Day. In the world which we live in, with rivers of blood which is flowing every day, whether it is Israel, Hamas, or Russia, Ukraine wars, we are seeing every day. What is missing is that harmony. We should learn to tolerate, not tolerate, as Vivekananda we have just heard, to accommodate, to accept every religion, every person. That is the clarion call of the Universal Brotherhood Day function should give us. We are grateful to our revered Guruji for putting these principles, based on these principles, for starting this great institution, S-VYASA. He beautifully described how it has been implemented at various levels, right from Jamshedji Tata and then all other things, Macaulay, and the entire, beautifully, picturesquely he described the implementation of Swami Vivekananda, and finally giving the vision for all of us, part of S-VYASA. Guruji, we really place our humble pranams on this holy day, and then promise you that we will walk on the path which is shown by Swami Vivekananda. We also thank our Vice Chancellor for setting the tone for this Universal Brotherhood Day, mentioning us that we should not leave without taking something from this function. Let us all remember these beautiful principles which were articulated by all these speakers. We thank you, Vice Chancellor sir, for giving us the permission to organize this one here during the Maitri Milan, and also for your words of wisdom. We thank our revered advisor to Chancellor formally, and the revered Subramaniam ji, to have beautifully described again the very quintessence of Swami Vivekananda's philosophy, love, the four-letter word love, which he summarized it in his 85 books which he mentioned. We pray to the Lord to bless him long life to finish the century of books, writing books and disseminating the words of wisdom of Vivekananda to everyone. We thank also our Pro-Vice Chancellor, an eminent and profound Sanskrit scholar, for beautifully describing the words of Swami Vivekananda into a Sanskrit, which is the Girvana Bhasha, the language of the gods. We also thank every one of you for actually sitting and then absorbing what is being said. As was repeatedly pointed out, we should leave, when we leave the function, we should have taken something from here. Otherwise, we would have wasted our time sitting for 1 full hour. So I urge all of you to ensure that take whatever resonates with your heart and then take them, make it, internalize them, make it part of your personality. That is the best way we can offer our gratitude to Swami Vivekananda, who is guiding the destiny of so many nations and so many people. Thank you all once again for this beautiful function.
Thank you, sir. I now request Vaidya sir to address the gathering.
I'm not addressing, just some announcements. Don't worry. Bharat Mata ki, Swami Vivekananda ji ki. If you want to find a God, you have to serve the humanity. This is not my words, this is the quote of Swami Vivekananda. There are many people in India has adopted this and serving the society. We are fortunate that some among them, we are here today with us. They are guests. I am very happy and pleasure to introduce them, all of you. Mrs. Shaina C. Parekh ji, Dr. Shirish Singhal ji, Dr. Bindu Singhal ji. Sir, please come near the flag. Mrs. Shaina Parekh ji, presently Medical School Development Officer, Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. She is a researcher of lifestyle medicine and member of American College of Lifestyle. She is also entrepreneur. She is a founder of Andaz Infotech Private Limited. She got her basic education prestigious institutions like Yale Law School, London School of Economics and Political Science, University of California, and also she got highest degrees and honors. She got gold medal and distinction in those universities. And she is very much connected to yoga. She is a yoga sadhaki and also student of Iyengar School. We welcome you, madam, for S-VYASA and Maitri Milan. Dr. Shirish Singhal ji is a MBBS from Gajaraja Medical College, Gwalior. He is a public health specialist in government sector. Now he is teaching at Regional Institute of Family and Welfare at Gwalior, Bhopal. He is also as a meditation, heartful meditation practitioner from 1998. We welcome you, sir, for our gathering. Dr. Bindu Singhal, MBBS from Gandhi Medical College, Bhopal, MD Medicine from GR Medical College, Gwalior. She is now working as a physician, specialist physician at the government hospital, Gwalior. She is also a practitioner of heartfelt meditation from 1988. We welcome you, madam. Before flag hosting, there is some announcements. I request all the dignitaries, faculties and students to attend Maha Aarti of Ganesh ji at Santosha Hall after the Maitri Milan prayer. And I request all the guests to hoist the flag after the Shanti Mantra. Sarve bhavantu sukinaha, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschi dukha bhag bhavet, Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.